Congratulations on being selected as a substitute teacher for the West Windsor-Plainsboro Regional School District. This training is intended to provide you with an overview of basic information you should know before beginning your journey in the district.
The training has been recorded by Charity Foose, Director of Human Resources, and Terry Gagliotto, Confidential Secretary and Absence Management Facilitator for the district. By the end of the video, you will have been provided with information about the topics listed here.
As a supplement to the information shared in this video, you can also find information designated for substitute teachers on the district website. Go to www.ww-p.org and click on Departments. You will see a Human Resources category in which you will see a link for substitute teachers. Please refer to the website for information you might need during your substitute teaching experience. West Windsor-Plainsboro Regional School District has 10 schools. The district has schools in 2 counties, Mercer and Middlesex, and have sister schools in West Windsor and Plainsboro. There are 3 primary schools for kindergarten through grade 3 and a 4th primary school for grades pre-K to grade 2. Morris Hawk and Dutch Neck schools are located in West Windsor, and Town Center and Wyckoff schools are located in Plainsboro. There are 2 upper elementary schools, Millstone River for grades 3 through 5 in Plainsboro and Village School for grades 4 through 5 in West Windsor. There are 2 middle schools for grades 6 through 8, Community Middle School in Plainsboro and Grover Middle School in West Windsor. Lastly, we have 2 high schools for grades 9 through 12, High School South in West Windsor and High School North in Plainsboro.
It is important to know the arrival and departure times for each school. The regular school day for our elementary schools is 8:40 to 3:15 p.m. For middle schools, 7:40 to 2:46. For the high schools, 7:40 to 2:50 p.m. Substitutes should make every effort to arrive at the school before the start of the school day for the students in order to set up and prepare for the day. Arriving 30 minutes early should give you your time to review lesson plans and to locate needed materials for the day's lessons. If there is a delayed opening, West Windsor-Plainsboro follows a 90-minute delayed opening schedule. Please take a moment to review the times listed here for early dismissal and delayed openings. These times will also be listed on the Frontline website as well as the district website.
The primary focus of a substitute teacher should be to provide continuity for the students so well that it seems as though the teacher was never absent. More specifically, substitutes should follow the lesson plans left by the teacher. If for some reason the plans are not able to be followed, please leave a note for the teacher to explain why the students did not get to complete the lesson. If you cannot locate the lesson plans or need assistance in understanding what you should be teaching, please contact another teacher for the grade level or subject you are teaching, as well as checking with the secretary in the main office. Substitute teachers, like all teachers, have great influence on a student's experience at school. Therefore, substitute teachers are expected to maintain a desirable learning climate and to exhibit a high standard of professional conduct when interacting with students. A key responsibility for all staff is to ensure student safety and maintain class control. Be sure to know how many students you have on your class list at all times. While you may not know all of their names right away, you should know how many students you are responsible for from the start of your day with them, particularly in the event of an emergency. Be sure to locate the emergency plans, often found in a folder by the classroom door, and review the evacuation map found located in each classroom. For this next portion of the training, we will focus on dress and attire. Take a look at the students listed in this photograph. What would you think about how your day was going to be if they were your students? Do they seem well behaved? Mischievous? Perhaps it's picture day. Do you think your experience will be a positive one or a negative one in the classroom today? Are these students smiling at you out of pleasure to see you? Or are they perhaps up to no good? While you were answering these questions to yourself, you were likely considering the attire of the students. This is actually a photograph from a back-to-school advertisement, which is designed to give a positive impression of students at school. What a person chooses to wear says a lot about them. Just the same way you were assessing the students in this photograph, keep in mind that the actual students you will be working with will also be considering you in like manner. Choose clothes that distinguish you as a professional teaching staff member. Others will form opinions about you based on the way you present yourself. And remember that a smile and warm demeanor will serve everyone well.
When it comes to classroom management, substitute teachers often find challenges. It is difficult to establish control with students when you do not know them very well. While there are many strategies for enhancing a positive classroom environment, substitutes should keep in mind these three basic principles. Structure. Follow the lesson plans and schedule that the regular teacher has set up. If the morning always starts with a read aloud, don't decide to teach the math lesson instead at that time. Stay with the typical schedule followed by the class as much as possible. Consistency. If you tell the students you will do something, be sure to follow through. For example, if you promise to give them out stickers to any students who complete a task, be sure to give them a sticker. Engagement. Keep the students interested. Be sure to allow them time to move around the classroom and talk with each other as they are learning.
As a substitute teacher, you will be privy to critical information regarding the students. One such bit of information is allergies and other health concerns. The most common allergy that affects children is from peanuts. Please be sure to abstain from eating peanuts for lunch and/or snacks as a precaution. You may also have access to confidential information regarding students' achievement levels and abilities. It is imperative that you maintain confidentiality when speaking to others about your substitute teaching experiences. Never speak about students to others regarding how they are performing in school or about the things you see while in the schools. There are times you might feel concerns about a student's home life. If you notice something alarming about a child, such as bruised skin or signs of neglect, be sure to notify the building administrator right away. You are required to report any concerns of child abuse to the number listed on this screen. Talk with the building administrator who can make the call with you as necessary. Remember, student security is a top priority in the schools. It is very likely that you will experience a fire drill evacuation, lockdown drill, or shelter-in-place drill, as drills are conducted twice per month. Make sure you have acquainted yourself with the procedures for each type of potential emergency. Check with the main office if you need access to such procedures. On a personal note, all employees are required to report arrests to the superintendent of schools or his designee, the director of human resources, within 2 weeks of the arrest. Failure to do so may result in being removed as a substitute for the district. Substitute teaching is not typically eligible for unemployment benefits. Such work is considered at will and only available during the school year. For substitutes considering future full-time experience in the district, remember to look into purchasing back the time you have worked while substitute teaching. If you work 10 days per month for 10 months, your year may be eligible for purchase toward your years of service in the pension system. Check with the payroll department for details if you are interested. If you are a retired teacher or have retired from a New Jersey pension eligible place of employment, you must notify Human Resources as a notification form must be completed to be sent to the state. Be sure you have had a bona fide severance of employment before coming back to work in a school district.
Your Frontline account will be created and you'll be sent an invitation from Frontline to your personal email provided. The subject line will say, West Windsor-Plainsboro Regional School District invites you to absent management. Follow the instructions to create a personal username and password. Your password must be at least 8 characters using capital letters, numbers, and/or symbols. Keep your password in a secure location as it cannot be provided to you if you lose it. You will need to reset if necessary. Things to keep in mind. Substitute teachers are permitted to work 120 hours per month. You will not see assignments once you have reached the 120 hours until the following month. Travel schedules will permit time to go between the 2 locations. Flexibility, you will be asked at the last minute to change assignments to meet the building's coverage needs. You could receive a call in the morning. of as we have late last-minute call-outs. Family members, under no circumstances should you ever cover for your own child, family member's class. In climate weather, West Windsor-Plainsboro runs on a 90-minute delay. Should we have a delay, the district website will indicate so. Please refer to the school start times for when to report. Staff members have the ability to list you as a favorite sub. Doing so gives you the ability to see the assignments prior to the general sub pool. Instructional assisted substitute assignments are a great way to become acclimated to your substitute teaching. You would be a support person for a student and or class, giving you the ability to see staff in action with classroom management. As a district sub, you can apply for other employment opportunities such as coaching, homebound instruction, and proctoring. Refer to the district job postings for opportunities. Keep in mind, every assignment as a personal interview, as staff members and administration see how you perform on a daily basis. Substitute teachers are paid on their level of certification. There is a rate for New Jersey County certified subs and another rate for New Jersey certified subs. Certified sub rate increase after 20 consecutive days of service in the same assignment. There are also specific rates for substitute nurses, substitute instructional assistants, and substitute secretaries. You will be sent your rates of pay once all your paperwork has been processed and you have been board approved. Please refer to the district website for the payroll schedule and for assessing tax forms.
All district employees, including substitutes, will have to complete mandatory online training through GCN, Global Compliance Network. Login information and details will be sent to you during your substitute onboarding process.
Cell phones are a part of everyday life for many of us. Please make sure that your cell phone is set to silent or vibrating during instruction. Students and staff should not be seeing you on your phone while you are supposed to be supervising and or instructing students.
After each substitute experience, you will have an opportunity to provide feedback on your experience. The staff member you are covering for will also provide feedback on how well you left the class and covered. If a negative report is left regarding something that happened while you were substitute teaching, you may be contacted by a member of building administration. If the concern is severe or there are multiple negative reports, you might be contacted by Human Resources and informed that you are blocked from accepting assignments in the school or perhaps in the district, depending on the severity of the concern.
Once you have completed your initial onboarding process, your fingerprints have cleared, you will board approved on an agenda, provided a copy of your teaching certification or applied and received a county substitute certification, provided your tax forms and payroll direct deposit forms, you are now good to go. As this image conveys, there is simply no substitute for a great substitute. We wish you all the best as you start your substitute journey in the West Windsor-Plainsboro School District.
We wish you all the best as a substitute.